Hey everyone, welcome to Quick Break Games and welcome to the FPS Boost series here on the channel, where we show off the different LEGO games running in FPS Boost mode, which is something on the Xbox Series X and S consoles. And this time we are checking out LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 from 2017. So at the time of this video coming out, I think this game is like just under 6 years old now, which is pretty crazy to think about. This was definitely a huge game when it came out. Look at this intro cinematic, where you got, of course, the music. You can't really hear it, but it's Come and Get Your Love is playing through the Guardians of the Galaxy, kind of flying across space there. And there's the TT Games logo. And you're about to see the main menu cinematic here as well. We're going to slow things down. So if you haven't seen this series before, I show off the different LEGO games. On the left side is the game running how it originally ran on the Xbox One consoles. So the 30 frames per second. And then on the right side, you're seeing how it runs with FPS Boost turned on the Xbox Series X and S consoles. And in this case, this game is doubled to 60 frames per second, both on the Series X and even the Series S. So you are getting double the frame rate that it was originally, which is really cool. This is, normally something that you can only do on PC. If you play this game on PlayStation or Nintendo Switch or whatever, you're stuck at 30 FPS. And so here we're seeing me fly around here, kind of in the Chronopolis hub, and this is another cutscene. I think this is like the first level cutscene of the game, and you'll see, randomly kind of throughout the video, usually in scenes that have a lot of motion, I'll slow it down to 50% speed, which you're seeing here. And you can see on the left side, it's just way choppier. On the right side, it's very smooth. I think when you slow it down, it makes it a little bit easier to see, but I'm doing the best I can on YouTube. It's sort of difficult to show, but when you're playing it in person, you can definitely see the difference. And so this is LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, definitely one of the bigger LEGO games. I think this pretty much is the biggest LEGO game, outside of maybe Skywalker Saga and LEGO Dimensions. This may actually take even longer than Skywalker Saga to 100%. I'm not really sure. I've never timed that out, but this is definitely a really long LEGO game. It's going to take you many hours if you want to get 100% completion, and I believe this is the first time I've ever made a video about this game on the channel. This channel is nearly 4 years old now, and I don't think I've ever made a video or shown any footage, really, of LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, so here you go. I think when I loaded up my save file to make this video, I think it showed that the last time I played the game was in like December of 2020, so it had been, almost 3 years since I've even touched this game, which is pretty crazy to think about. And I gotta say, graphically, this game is really sharp. On the Xbox One X/Series X, you are getting like 4K resolution, or at least close to it. It's definitely way above 1080p, so it looks really sharp. And then now that it's 60 FPS, like, this is one of the best looking LEGO games. This looks fairly close to Skywalker Saga graphics, I would say. It definitely looks really good. So here you're seeing some gameplay here, and what is this, the X Mansion, I want to say? Or no, it's not X Mansion, because they didn't have X-Men in this game. This is like the home base of operations. This is Gwen Poole's room. There you can see jumping on top of the bed, where it looks much smoother there on the right side of the screen with FPS Boost turned on. This game does not support 120 frames per second. LEGO Marvel Superheroes 1 was boosted up to 120. That is not the case with this one, but I guess that sort of makes sense because this game is using much newer graphical technology than the first LEGO Marvel Superheroes. So, you can't get 120 on this one, but to be fair, most people probably don't even have 120 frames per second display, so most people aren't going to take advantage of that anyway, so it makes perfect sense. And I really like showing the cutscenes, with the FPS boost. I think it's a little bit easier to see the characters moving around at the different frame rates. But yeah, this is a really good game. Let me know in the comments what you think about this game. I think the general consensus is that LEGO Marvel Superheroes 1 is a much better title. But I don't know. I think this one's pretty good as well. I definitely don't think it's bad. It's jam-packed with content. Of course, it's missing X-Men and Fantastic Four, but other than that, man, this is a pretty huge game. It's got Kang as the main villain, which, LEGO is kind of ahead of their time here with this game, with Kang the Conqueror being in the MCU nowadays. So they were thinking ahead a little bit. But guys, this footage is almost over here. I usually make these around 5 minutes long to give you guys a good idea of kind of what you're getting at here on the Xbox Series X and S. So let me know below if you've checked this out on the Series X or Series S. Let me know what you think of the boost. And we only have one more entry in this series coming up, so stay tuned for that in the coming months. And if you like this video, give it a like, dislike it if not, subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.